Hello everyone! Today I have a different eyeshadow look for you, and I've been trying to switch things up and show you guys different techniques. So today we're going to focus on a soft cut crease. So it's really natural, but if you have hooded eyes or if you have smaller almond shaped eyes as I do, then this look is perfect whether you want to wear it every day for work or when you go out at night, because it actually does photograph fairly well. And the reason that is because it creates more depth and dimension, so it makes your eyes look deeper set, and it can also make them larger. Today I created a slightly winged effect to also elongate the eye, since I do have a rounder face in the center here, as you can see. If you're a MAC aficionado, you probably realize that several variations of this 15 pan palette have been released, but I really love this Nordstrom Naturals edition because it has the best-selling shades. So just as a little background, Nordstrom curated this palette with their favorite shades, which are some of MAC's most popular. And I've tried some of them before, but some of these are new to me too. So Honey Lust is something that I wore today on my lid, and I had never even heard of that eyeshadow before, but I had tried mattes like Brun, Omega, Satin Taupe. A lot of the classics are in here. So if you've had a long MAC eyeshadow wish list and you've never purchased anything, I actually highly recommend this palette because it's such a good bargain. You actually get $160 worth of eyeshadows for only $85. So not only is this palette well edited, it's well priced and well worth it. So I think it's a great investment, especially if you are a bridal makeup artist. If you just like to experiment with eyeshadow and you don't want to fumble around with single eyeshadows or multiple palettes, I think this is a great everyday natural palette. It's neutral, but it's fun. You can create smoky eyes or natural eyes. It just really depends on what you're looking for that day. So this definitely does have morning and evening versatility, and even though many of these are classic shades, I will still go ahead and post swatches because swatches are always in demand. So don't forget to stop by my blog, theraviewer.com, if you're interested in more close-up photos of this eye look, as well as details regarding this Nordstrom exclusive limited edition palette. Now without any further ado, let's begin the tutorial. First, I'm going to apply vapor all over the lid. And I just like to do this because it evens out any foundation or concealer, and it also brightens up the inner corner of the eye, which is very important if you have smaller, almond-shaped, and or hooded eyes. Next, I'm going to take Brun on a MAC 239, and I'm going to lift the lids just so I can see exactly where my crease is. And you can kind of play with it a little bit. Just push it into the eye socket, and my eyelid and my crease are about the same area. So I'm just going to gently trace that. And you don't want to use too much of this because this is going to be the deepest part of the eye look. And that's why we're using the darkest color. But that doesn't mean you should apply it all over the eye, because a soft cut crease is actually very pretty and it defines the eye without overwhelming it with color. If you're looking to elongate the shape of your eye, you can go ahead and drag it out just a little bit. Just make sure that you drag it out a little extra than you normally would, because we want to connect the liner with the eyeshadow. Now I'm taking another matte eyeshadow. This one is called Saddle. And I'm just placing this on top of Brun. And I am blending those two shades together. Again, bringing this out, winging it, and just gently, very gently, emphasis on the word gentle, just blending these two shades together. Now for the fun part, I'm going to take Honey Lust all over the lid, right up until where the Brun eyeshadow was placed. Now I'm taking a little extra Brun, and I'm redefining that crease area. You don't want to use too much. Now I'm taking all that glitters just along the lower lash line. And I actually love this color. And now to finish off the eyeshadow look, I am taking Wood Winged right along the outer half of the lower lash line, blending thoroughly into the corner, and extending into the Brun and Saddle in this outer area here. And that's just going to make your eyeliner and eyeshadow look a little bit more cohesive. And I will be using false lashes today, but you can stop with a little bit of mascara if you prefer. So on top of my black matte liner, I went ahead and popped on these MAC false lashes. I really love them because they're super natural, even though they are a spiky style, which does tend to look dramatic. But I find that because, first of all, my eyes are smaller, and second of all, with a cut crease look, it definitely helps to have a more defined lash look as opposed to a wispy one. Don't forget to swing by my blog, thereviewer.com, if you're interested in checking out swatches of this eyeshadow palette. The Nordstrom Naturals is now available at Nordstrom counters as well as Nordstrom.com if you're interested in purchasing it online, but I highly recommend you check it out because it is a super versatile palette. If you have any other questions regarding the eyeshadows or this look that I'm wearing, please feel free to ask me here or on Twitter or even on Instagram. Thanks always for tuning in, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye!